the Labyrinth Mythology. Imagine being trapped in a maze so complex that even its creator couldn't escape. This isn't just a nightmare scenario, it's the heart of one of humanity's most enduring myths, the labyrinth. The word labyrinth comes from ancient Crete, where according to Greek legend, King Minos commissioned the master craftsman Daedalus to build an impossible maze. This wasn't just any architectural project. The labyrinth was designed to contain the Minotaur, a terrifying creature with the head of a bull and the body of a man, born from the union of Minos' wife and a sacred white bull. But here's where the story gets darker. Every 7 years, Athens was forced to send 7 young men and 7 young women as tribute to feed this monster. They'd be thrown into the labyrinth, where they'd wander helplessly until the Minotaur found them. This continued until a hero named Theseus volunteered to be part of the tribute, determined to end the cycle of death. Theseus succeeded where others failed because of Ariadne, King Minos' daughter, who fell in love with him. She gave him a ball of thread, which he unraveled as he navigated the maze. After slaying the Minotaur, he followed the thread back to freedom. This simple tool transformed an impossible maze into a solvable puzzle, showing how knowledge and preparation can overcome seemingly insurmountable challenges. The irony of the labyrinth myth runs deeper than you might expect. Daedalus, the brilliant architect who designed this inescapable prison, later found himself trapped on Crete by King Minos. The king feared that Daedalus might reveal the labyrinth's secrets, so the master of mazes became a prisoner of his own creation. Daedalus eventually escaped by crafting wings of feathers and wax for himself and his son Icarus, though that's another tragic tale entirely. Archaeologists believe the labyrinth myth might have real historical roots. The Palace of Knossos in Crete, discovered in the early 1900s, features incredibly complex architecture with hundreds of rooms, corridors, and dead ends. Ancient visitors might have found this palace so confusing that it inspired stories of an impossible maze. The bull imagery throughout Knossos also supports connections to the Minotaur legend. But labyrinths aren't unique to Greek culture. Ancient civilizations worldwide created maze-like structures and symbols. In Egypt, the Greek historian Herodotus described a labyrinth near Lake Moeris that supposedly contained 3,000 rooms. Native American cultures created labyrinth petroglyphs, while medieval Christians built labyrinth patterns into cathedral floors as spiritual walking meditations. The symbolism of labyrinths transcends cultures because they represent universal human experiences. Getting lost, seeking answers, facing our inner demons, and finding our way home are themes that resonate across time and geography. The labyrinth becomes a metaphor for life's journey, where the path isn't always clear, but persistence and wisdom can guide us through. Interestingly, there's a crucial difference between a labyrinth and a maze. A maze has multiple paths and dead ends designed to confuse and trap. A labyrinth has only one path that winds to the center and back out again. While mazes are puzzles to solve, labyrinths are paths to follow. This distinction reflects different philosophical approaches to life's challenges. Modern psychology has embraced labyrinth symbolism too. Carl Jung saw the labyrinth as representing the unconscious mind, where we must navigate complex thoughts and emotions to reach understanding. Walking a labyrinth can be meditative, helping people process difficult decisions or find inner peace. Today, you can find labyrinths in hospitals, schools, parks, and spiritual centers worldwide. People walk them for stress relief, contemplation, and personal growth. Some are simple grass patterns, others are elaborate stone constructions, but all serve the same purpose, providing a structured path for inner exploration. The labyrinth myth endures because it speaks to something fundamental about human nature. We're all navigating complex paths through life, facing monsters of our own making, searching for threads that will guide us home. Sometimes we're Theseus, the brave hero facing challenges head-on. Sometimes we're Ariadne, offering wisdom and support to others. And sometimes we're Daedalus, trapped by the very complexities we've created. The next time you feel lost in life's maze, remember that every labyrinth has a center, and every path that leads in also leads out. The key isn't avoiding the journey. It's finding your thread and having the courage to follow it, no matter how winding the path becomes.